What's good, everybody? I am out here with my brothers, chomping on some delicious whole food pecan nuts. And
y'all can't tell my brother don't shop at Whole Foods.
Y'all know how I get down. So, man. It's been a good minute since we put out any episodes. Not a lot of people are asking, why you haven't been putting out any episodes or anything going on like that? Well, we've been waiting and getting everything together for season 3. Season 2 was a success. Season 1 was a launch, and we've gotten a lot of great feedback from our last road trip, and a lot of people are really excited. So this is kind of like the warm-up. Since it's everybody knows NBA playoffs right now, this is the warm-up. It's time for the game. And season 3 is about to begin. But before I get to start talking about it, let me first introduce my brothers. Anytime you see me, you know I'm with my brothers. First, Steve, what's good?
Man, what's going on? My brothers, it's been a minute that we came up on the screens, but we talk every day. So happy that we are able to do this warm-up talking sports today. And it's good to see each and every one of you.
Awesome, man. Next, my light-skinned brother, Jay.
Yo, what's good, man? It's been a long time coming. Season 3 warm-up, baby. I'm ready. And that's it.
Now, if anytime Jay talk about sports, that's when you're going to get him live, hype.
Yeah. And he has the most words.
Jay right there.
Most words per view is going to be about sports. So.
Yes, sir.
So y'all going to get a lot of Jay vocals this season.
Yes, sir.
Last, but definitely not least, my brother Ray.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Ray, Bro Talk TV. You know I'm repping it every day. Happy to be back. Excited. Like you said, Steve, we talk all the time, but it's good to be back in front of the people. Looking forward to another successful season. Be able to bring out some fresh new content. Be on the lookout. We're looking to drop some more content than we usually do. So stay tuned.
Definitely. That's what's up. So, Jay.
What's up?
Now, it's NBA playoffs, baby.
Yep.
Every year, I make a prediction, and I make a crazy bet.
All right.
Alex always say, Jordan will win.
All right, before we get to that.
Yeah.
Before we get to that. How y'all feel about these playoffs right now? Y'all seen a couple games. How y'all feel? I see the Miami Heat got swept. RIP to the Heat. I know Alex had previously mentioned about what's his name? What's the coach name? Spoelstra.
Yeah.
You say he's a bad coach?
Yeah, we had an episode.
Are you holding yourself to that, or is it the players' fault? Which one it is? Whose fault it is?
How can it be the players' fault and they went to the finals last year?
Well, they ain't got no superstar. I mean,
they got a
Jimmy
play.
Butler is the best player. And don't get
They're
me wrong,
the
Jimmy Butler's a
players.
bucket.
So let me ask you.
He's not a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
So they playing against a new breed of players?
They got a whole different. They got a
They
different
played
team,
against
though.
the Bucks.
I'm saying. As a matter of fact, the Bucks changed up though. The Bucks let go a lot of their players.
Yeah.
Isn't it the same players that played last year?
It's the same all-stars.
It's the same
but it ain't
team,
the
but
same,
it's not the same group of people.
support players. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, they got Drew Holiday now.
Yeah, Drew Holiday is different. He's a different kind of beast on defense, bro. His defense is
saying.
crazy.
All right,
Even KD and Kyrie said that they believe Drew Holiday is the number 1 defender in the league.
There you go.
Besides big man, of course, at the point guard position. So I mean, when you add that to the equation, it's a whole different ball game.
If you take away Spoelstra from the equation,
Mm.
you have a winning team. The moment
No, you don't.
You take away the coach and your team wins. That's what you're gonna go with. Is that Whole Food talk?
No, you don't.
Is that Whole Food?
I didn't get that.
What?
You gotta stop
How does
eating
that
those.
make sense?
Whatever that is.
That Whole Foods got weed in it.
Cut you off right now.
Let me tell you something. I want you to name one championship. Matter of fact,
what? I must have missed something. I didn't understand what you said. You said name one championship.
Yeah, name one championship or name one that Spoelstra has gotten to without LeBron or D Wade.
But they got to the finals though. They got to the finals though without them.
Right.
It's not that.
They got to the finals.
It really don't matter. They got to the finals.
That don't mean nothing.
That does matter.
It does matter. Yeah, finals. You ain't get to the finals. You saying that means nothing? Come on, man. You can't discredit. We play basketball every week.
Credit,
none of us got to the finals. We didn't even make the first cut. And you talk about that don't mean nothing? Come on, man. Y'all saw our tape. We ain't good. Clearly that means something. I'm sorry. Clearly getting to the final.
I that last season, Steve. Nothing.
And I'm talking for myself because y'all put me out there, man. Go look at the real. That's I can make a shot. That's all I got to say.
You said that. I'm gonna agree with you. You're right. Y'all saw the tape, so everything was just Sponsor is the best.
Thank you.
All I'm saying, we gotta pay tribute to a coach, right? Regardless, they got to the finals. Everybody's doing something right. If they didn't win, I'm saying not everybody get a participation trophy, but they got there.
They need something though. I have to say that they do need something to get them over that hump. I think they need another all-star, maybe another big.
I tell you what they need. What they need is consistency. They got the
that is true.
They got the size. They got
what's his name?
They just need consistency. That's all.
What's his name?
I know.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know we stuck on Miami because that's our team, right? And I get that, but for our listeners and viewers, right? All right, it's not you. Jay likes the Lakers, right?
No, I hate the Lakers.
I just wanted to start them up,
baby. If you're a Lakers fan and you watching this, y'all can pack up and go home.
Bro. You gonna turn it back on?
No, LeBron is definitely not my favorite player. Don't even check. That's Alex's favorite player.
Jay said Kobe's his
bro. The man's not even in my top 5 favorite players, bro.
Who can beat him?
Huh?
Who can beat LeBron?
Who can beat LeBron?
Now?
Well, right now, Kevin Durant.
No.
Yeah. You don't think the Brooklyn Nets?
Kevin Durant. KD. I got my money on KD before LeBron.
Right. So all time, I'm going with LeBron. Always.
Yeah. I give you LeBron.
But if you're looking at right now, LeBron's lost a step. And it's not that he's done anything, that he's gotten worse. He just got older. And you got a little slower. And that took away from his game. He's a better shooter now than he was before. I think more consistent anyway.
Yeah.
Much more clutch. That's for sure. But overall, he just lost a step. So he's a little bit slower. And, on defense too, he's not getting the blocks and the steals he used to get. He's just a slower player.
He's still there. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it's still there. He's still better than probably 80%, 90% of the players in the league. But he's not the best player in the world anymore. You got to get that up.
Playing at his level, how can you? It's a lot of games, man. Even in the bubble, they cut some of the games. It's still a lot of games. So in the way that he plays, it's eventually gonna take a toll on him. So
very physical,
but he does.
Yeah,
he played majority of the games, right? He don't really sit out, and I think for that reason, I think he worked on his shooting game because he realized I can't do this for the rest of my career, and I gotta be more well rounded, and definitely you can see that improvement off the court when he's on the court.
He actually has the most career playoff games in history right now. So, and that's partially because of that same thing you talked about. That doesn't matter, Alex. All those trips to the finals that he won or didn't win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a lot of games and very
fact
little time
that I found out
today. You don't get a summer when you go to the finals.
Yeah.
Another fact though.
2 months later, boom, we're right back at it.
LeBron's never lost in the first round.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what happens tonight.
But they went home today, so there you go.
And Jay, you saying that they don't like LeBron? Look at this.
Nah, man. Listen, I just watched on ESPN. That's it.
All right, that's it. So who you think?
Can't watch TV and not get LeBron James news. It's everywhere.
Bro, that's what I'm tired of, though, bro. I'm tired of it's always LeBron, though. Come on, it's every time I change the channel, it's LeBron. Yeah, but you got plenty of other great players, though. Damian Lillard just dropped 55 and just beat the historic record of 12 3-pointers in the playoff game. Come on,
doesn't matter. When you're the face, you get all the shine. That's just it.
Man,
until he retires or until he becomes a role player and he's off the bench, He gonna get all the shine. And then
They
Kevin
gonna lose
Durant.
tonight,
The
and they still talk
problem with
about
Kevin Durant and some of these other guys is they don't have the persona, like their personal personality. That transcends to the media is not what the NBA wants to show and represent. Like you look at Kyrie, you look at Kevin Durant, you look at Dame. They're all just like
hoopers.
They're cold.
They just want to hoop.
No, they're cold.
They want to play basketball
to the media. They just don't got time for it. LeBron feeds it. He's into it. He plays along. He says the right things. He's like The Rock in wrestling. Like he says the right things.
Yeah.
It makes you just gotta root for him. Even if you don't like him, you're like, damn, look, he made a good point. You know what I'm saying?
So who do you guys feel in the East and in the West is gonna be?
The East, I gotta say.
Don't say Nets.
Nets, baby. Nets.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
I ain't gonna lie, I got rock with Brooklyn. Yeah, right. Nobody's beating those three guys.
The West, the
and
Suns.
then you got Blake Griffin playing the way he's playing right now. You kidding me? He's playing like he's about to go to the dunk contest
like he was in the
again.
Clippers.
Like where did this come from?
Man.
He couldn't do a layup barely a couple years ago on Detroit. All of a sudden he gets the springs back. It's crazy. So I mean, when you got a player like that, and you got DeAndre's on the bench. DeAndre Jordan on the bench. Like what? This is crazy. They're playing nice.
Yeah.
So
I said no.
Bucks can't beat the Brooklyn Nets. Sixers could give them a run, but I don't think they can beat them. Yeah, I know. Is he out? Do you know if he's out like for a while or just out for a couple games?
No, I think it's like like AD. It's game.
Yeah, because they won last night without him.
No, you know what? He tore his meniscus, I think. So he might be out for the playoffs.
Oh damn.
I think he out for playoffs. Alex, who's out for these?
If that's the case, next year's gonna be their chance because they're not gonna win without.
I got everybody but the Nets for the East.
Really?
I would have rather bet on Heat.
Oh, you know, so that's a lost bet. I'll take that bet.
Yeah, man. I always like to lose money.
No, I don't like beating.
That's so guru.
Just handing out money. Just donations. Here you go. Here you go.
He got swept. I would have put my money on them. What?
One thing I don't like is when I see
who pay his tithes.
Everybody like ganging up on one team to get a chip. I don't like that. So for the fact that that's what Nets is doing, they're trash to me.
They're not the only team that's done that, though.
I know. I'm not saying that they are. And honestly, I'm not a real big fan of KD or Harden, to be real.
Why?
Harden is like the most athletic person I've ever seen in my life.
He slimmed up a little bit though.
He was
getting chunky, but he slimmed up. Yeah. He's conditioned now. He's straight. He was real chunky in the beginning of the season though. I was like, dang, that's different. James Harden.
He did it on purpose.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, athletes
just don't match.
Athletes get the COVID weight too. All right, even though they're supposed to be playing. That's all I'm saying, man.
It's true. You got a good point. But honestly, I gotta say, like, I've never been a Harden fan like that. Yeah. But his stats and his selfish play that he's doing now, you can't argue with that, bro. Like, it's what it is. He's getting 20 assists a game. Like, what? What is going on? It's like video game numbers.
Yeah, in all seriousness, his stats are undeniable. So I can't even front on it. It's just me personally. I'm just not a fan. You know,
I don't like it.
I can't
because he's left-handed.
No, you lefty.
That's half the league, Jay. Half the league is freaking lefties.
Yeah,
freaking setup.
Everybody lefty shooters.
Yeah, lights out.
Shout out to my lefties out there, man. Yeah. So who you got for the West, Alex?
For the West? What you mean? What team LeBron on?
Home. He about to be home tonight.
I think they win tonight, though. I think they force a game 6.
Yeah, why in the world would you think LeBron gonna go home tonight?
One name, Devin Booker.
Oh, you tripping?
Devin Booker.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. You know who's impressed me? Ayton.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah,
what's
DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre, right? Yeah, DeAndre Ayton. He's been impressing me because I was sleeping on him for a while because I thought he was whack. Last year it just wasn't. I don't know. He had a weird year to me. He was just wasn't doing anything. But he came out.
Yeah.
He's playing a whole different kind of level. These playoffs, especially with Chris Paul at point guard. I think that's all he needed was a point guard to set him up. Chris Paul's is still a little bit injured, but I think he's getting his step back. If he keeps playing like the way he's playing, with DeAndre Ayton, the others, Devin Booker, at that point, he's freed up. He's freed up because now you got to commit to the paint. Got to throw 2 on DeAndre Ayton. That frees somebody. Whether it's Chris Paul or Devin Booker, or what's his name? What's the other dude's name? The one shooter.
Christopher something. Yeah, that's
I don't know him, but the role player, he's shooting too. I'm like, what's going on right now? Like all of a sudden, the Suns just got a squad out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I mean, they've been doing it all year, but it's just not a team that you think about when you say squad.
Yeah,
right.
Let's go Suns. Yeah, right. Nobody ever said that. Steve Nash was the last hope they had.
I know, right?
You got 14 minutes left. So let's go straight on to fan violence. Do Ron Artest, does he needs to come back into this league and show us what yeah.
I think he does, bro.
Yeah.
This man's getting out of control, yo.
Somebody needs to put him in check. What you saying?
Yo, you tell me someone put popcorn on me, and I'm just supposed to
you got popcorn, you got water bottles.
What? After I just got injured,
Trae Young got spit on.
Oh my God!
Listen, to be real with you, to be honest with you, I'm not upset that he poured popcorn or liquid on him. What I'm upset about was that he got ejected. If a player did that, the player would have been fined, potentially, maybe kicked out of NBA. Or guaranteed suspension, that's for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
But the fact that a fan came in and did that, that fan should be charged with assault because that's technically what it is. It's assault. Regardless anything that you use, whether it's something from you or some type of projectile, if it lands on another person intentionally, it's assault. So I was upset with the NBA for the fact that all they did was ask security to eject him from the game after the game was done. You know what I'm saying?
It's like 15 seconds left. Oh, get him out of here. Like, what?
Now, Boston, they arrested the dude through the water.
That's what I was going to say. I think they corrected it because they came back. The dude that threw the water bottle like Kyrie, they put him in cuffs. But,
and they charged
so I think they realized, like, hey, might have went a little too easy on that guy.
Now more people are doing things saying all I get is ejected. It's worth.
Yeah. But now they see, like, do something else. See what happens.
For real.
See how far we can go.
NBA pressing charges. And I don't know what happens. He got arrested. Like, what does that mean? Does he get taken to the station and get let go?
Like a misdemeanor.
What is it? Like, if they start putting real charges on these people, then they'll think twice before they do it. Because that's a life-changing situation.
Yeah.
So
Trae Young got spit on
you for assault.
Fans' privilege. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that the fans have a specific privilege over the basketball players. And to be honest with you, the most important people in that stadium are the actual players because they're the whole entertainment.
Right.
Without the team doesn't exist. The entertainment, the business doesn't exist. So, they need to be a protection for it.
Yeah. So they proved that last year when they did a bubble, they had nobody coming to the stadium.
Right?
Yeah. and
the
now,
game still got played and still got watched.
They did, man. And fans were throwing water bottles at the TV and they were spitting on the TV. So they came out and they said, you know what? we finally got out the house.
For this. That is stupid, me though. It's dumb. It's like, bro, you've been waiting all this time at home, couldn't do nothing. They open up
now you just ruined it.
To bring you out. And they come out and crowd. Like, they let more people come into the stadium now. And this how you act? Like, come on, man. How old are we, bro? Like,
it's COVID, man.
So, at what point do y'all realize, like, it's a privilege to be able to go to these places and be able to enjoy the entertainment? Yeah, you pay for it. Okay. But it's still not a right. You don't get to get a right to go in there and disrespect folks. Calling them N-words and all, like Trae Young. Let's not talk. Don't forget about Trae Young. He had a whole situation.
That he got spat on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was in New
I
York.
don't think did it land on him?
Yeah,
I don't
because
know, but
the dude was behind 50 Cent, and he spit. And the good thing it didn't hit 50 Cent because 50 Cent probably would have swung on him. So it actually hit Trae Young. Yo, for real. But it actually hit Trae Young. From the reports.
No.
That's nasty.
But I don't think nothing happened to him. Because I think it was like
boys,
at the end of the game.
I said, I don't expect you to fight nobody, but anybody would spit on you?
Yeah, man, that's it, man.
That's it. I don't care. Just tell me that you handled it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm still
that's crazy.
Doing things, and I'm all for walking away and avoiding violence. But sweet Jesus, the moment I see that slice projectile come out your mouth, oh Lord, all rules and bets are off.
Yeah,
that's out of control. There's no way. I'm sorry.
I gotta ask this last question.
You gotta fight.
I see Utah is harassing. What's that player's name?
Ja Morant.
Yeah.
There was his family was in the stands. I think they was harassing his family, and I think the owner had ended up buying tickets for the family the following game as an apology. But apparently Utah been like that. Like they've been
listen. Utah has a reputation
like
for
saying
being
some
one of the
crazy
most
stuff
racist
to these.
saying some.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Though they're racist, they're like, you know how regular racist is like whites hating blacks. They're racist where blacks hate blacks.
Yeah,
it's weird.
That's the reputation.
Yeah. Utah is a funny place. Like
you got the Amish all over the place.
Y'all saw that Karl Malone story, right?
No,
I'm not aware of that one.
Oh, all right.
I'm too young.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Dang, Jay. You just threw us all out there. None of us could even respond. Like, what the hell is that?
You know why I didn't watch it? I was never a big fan of Karl Malone, so I wouldn't look at him. He was a beast, but I didn't follow him like that.
I'm gonna be real with you. The only reason Karl Malone did not dominate was because of Jordan.
Yeah, I know.
The sole reason.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah, we can talk about star players who ain't gonna win a championship ever in their career. Like Charles Barkley never won a championship. Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Brandon Roy. Now I guarantee Damian Lillard's not gonna win a championship, and he's a star player.
Who you say?
Damian Lillard.
I don't know. I feel like I know he's loyal, but I feel like this might be it. Like if he don't get a ring on this contract, he gonna go. I feel like he has to.
I don't see Giannis making it. DeMar DeRozan. There's a couple other players in this league now that I don't see.
Giannis, I think Giannis gonna get one. Because Giannis definitely gonna leave if he don't get a
Yeah,
I made my money. He gonna do a KD.
But like if they loyal, they're not
go
going to
somewhere
championship.
else. He gonna go link up with all his other brothers. All three of them on one team. Freaking crazy.
Yeah, if he stays loyal, all these players who stay loyal, if they stay loyal, they're not gonna win a championship ever. But if they leave,
what KD did, you see what LeBron did. Yeah, say what you want to say. They got rings. Yeah. That's what you got to do. The only difference between now and back then was the players are the ones that have bigger influence now over where they go and who they link up with. Where back then, the coaches, not the coaches, but the GMs had the influence on who they linked up with, and they still did it. There's still big threes and all-star teams. Just it was set up by the GMs, and now the powers and the players hand. That's why these billionaires who are busy paying these players millions of dollars are upset that they don't have as much control. But you making billions of dollars off this guy you paying millions of dollars. Like, what you complaining about? Shut up. Let you play, man.
That's just that old slavery mindset. You know, you still no matter. Damn Skippy. What do you think basketball is?
All right, here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go. How much time we got?
I'm a dangle.
What's up? Is that a whole food carrot?
Yeah. When them slave masters used to have them blacks picking cotton, they would provide lodge and all that type of stuff in a little back house.
Oh, indentured servants.
Yeah. And then they would breed you, bring you to other slave owners to breed. and make clones and copies of you.
All right.
We come from the NBA.
This is basketball, right? All we doing?
All right, back to the warm up. I don't know what to say here.
This is not a warm up. We just heating up. Oh my God! This is not a warm up at all. We just jumped right into season 3.
Everybody, season 3, man, is coming. We're gonna keep this guy out of Whole Foods. And when he starts touching fruit, he think he's the lightest one over here talking about slavery. What is going on right now?
We should
no hearing outside doing nothing.
With the
big lights.
Me and Jay had to pick cotton too now.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all ain't pick nothing, man. Shut up, man. I know you going in there too. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Jay look like he been working out, man. You picking more than cotton, bro.
Yeah, picking up bricks.
They looking
picking up bricks. Yeah, man. True.
They ready to fight back his slave owner.
Okay. So he ain't going out like this.
Oh, man.
All right, man. All right, so does that wrap up our sports session, man? Because we got the...
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left.
Man, I just want to say shout out to Naomi Osaka. Bowing out from the French Open to focus on her mental health. So I actually commend her for stepping down and taking the time for her mental health, her self-being, and not worrying about, the media. So I know a lot of people giving a backlash, but I'm in support of it. So, hey.
Yeah, man, likewise, man. Mental health is big. We had a couple episodes that talked about that, and even in season 3, we're gonna bring some folks back, and we're gonna talk more about mental health, especially now that everyone's able to get out of being locked down. Right? It's now you got to adjust to a different norm, a modified norm. So, shout out. Good point, Jay.
I'll just say for all those who were saying that she just made it up, I would say even if she made it up, if she felt that kind of desperation to get out of the situation, then she needs to break.
First of all, she can't. For those people who say that, she made about around 300 million last year. So if you want to bow out a French Open and to miss out on millions of dollars,
no, you're right. The point I'm trying to make is that it shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact. That is a fact.
You gotta respect it. Respect it. Give them time, and let them be.
Exactly.
That's what they need.
100%.
That's what they need. Give it to them.
Yeah.
Especially people. You never know who else might need a break. Who's struggling around you. Looks happy. Looks like they're ready to go. Check on your people. Always, see how people are really doing this. Because speaking from my own situation, when I'm down, that's when I smile to artists. So, you'll never catch me slipping. But check on your people. You never know what somebody's going through.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, Alex, I heard you. I'm not sure if it's 300. It's in the millions though. It's in high millions, and that was last year during the pandemic. So, hey, she making that money. So
that's crazy. I gotta put my boys in tennis.
Facts. Tennis, baseball, soccer.
I got a tennis court down the street.
Tennis for me. I'm tripping.
Hell, tennis and golf, boy. Tennis and golf.
Soccer too. They making
soccer
money
too. Hell yeah, my boys they keep kicking stuff and give them ball.
Kick somebody in their face.
Tall for soccer though. I ain't never seen no tall superstar soccer player.
Yeah.
Last thing is the fight, ain't it? This Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this Saturday. Let's go ahead and put a plug
baby.
in before we wrap it up. Alex, you want to put a plug?
Yes. Listen, we got 60 seconds left, and I want to say this real quick before we get out. This Saturday, we are definitely live streaming a fight. GoTalkTV.com/live stream. You can't go wrong. It is going down.
Yes, sir.
Place the class.
What time is the fight for and who's fighting for those of you that don't know?
All I know is Mayweather.
I think the fight started. The first one I think started like 8. Most likely the prime time fight's going to be a little bit later.
Okay.
And the rules, I sent y'all the rules. I got to go back and look at them, but apparently it doesn't count for no wins or losses. So
yeah.
Okay. So it's just for entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody's getting knocked out, but they don't get beat.
Oh yeah, you
so
can do knockouts.
Yeah,
they do
knockouts do count.
You knockouts count.
But it just won't count against your record, so it's not a professional fight. That's all.
Exactly.
It's an exhibition, is what they call it. So
guys, I apologize. We're actually out of time.
Logan Paul, Money Mayweather. Check us out this Saturday.
Facts.
Bro Talk
TV.
Bro Talk
Peace
TV.
out.
We are out.
Peace.
Peace.